Oh, welcome back my gardening friends. Just a quick update on the grow rooms and a look at some of the lights and how they're doing and the new setup in the greenhouse grow room. So we planted some radish on the 8th of January and they're started to fill out. Just a bit of an experiment. There's the experiment with the homemade seed compost. One that's been microwaved on the left and one on the right, which were just the same. So we'll see if we get any weed growth, etc. And we've got some Swiss chard there, mustard, and some of the peppers and things, some of the giants, etc. coming through. Some have been potted up, and they're looking quite good at the moment. It's just remembering to come in here and make sure we water them. And we had some lettuce down there and they're bone dry. So it does take a little bit of looking after, and a hectic life I've got doesn't always happen. So we're going to the greenhouse grow room and show you the MarsHydro setup. So this there in the roof is an old grow tent that was dumped. The rest of the greenhouse is covered with the Mylar blankets, the ones that we put on if we're cold, etc. This is the TS1000. It has got a dimmer switch on it, which we do find quite useful. So that's sitting above the MarsHydro grow room, which we've now put horizontally so that we can get in as much as we can. There's the perennial kale, which I called something else in a previous video. There's the hanging baskets, doing quite well. There's some of the cuttings. These are the banana shallots, desperate to be planted out. It was just done as a test and I haven't planted anymore. My solar lights, the garden ones, are in here getting a bit of a boost because it's been dark, dismal and horrible here in the UK. There's some more. The geraniums have continued flowering. Need to get them sorted, and I think we've got one chili pepper, or should we say sweet pepper. We're going to leave that one there to go to seed because it's been very productive. The same with the what I call a medium pepper. And there we have one of the potatoes, nothing on the other one. Here we have the SF150 MarsHydro. This light is absolutely brilliant, very heavy, but that's the first one that I ever had from MarsHydro, my sponsors, and I was well impressed. I haven't turned it on here at the moment because the floors are crowded and I can't get them on the floor. Let them grow a bit more. There's another hanging basket there. Above me is the it's the FC3000. Now that's the one I won. I took a part in a competition with MarsHydro, doing a video, and I got second or third place, and I won that FC3000. And bar gum, that gives out lots of light. You could literally just use that, and that's dimmable as well. In here we've got the TS600. Now that isn't got any dimmers on it, but we've got a good height there. And here's some of the seedlings that we've got going. There's a butterfly plant that I found that was growing in between a slab. We potted that up, and here we've got some other plants, and there's one of the made up plant labels from the COVID tests. And we've got some giant carrots there, the red pak choy. I can keep taking leaves off those, some of the spinach and rhubarb chard, and they've been in there now possibly just under a week, and they're looking good. What I'm hoping to do in the future is to have pak choy, lettuce, etc., but this is all a bit of an experiment. But if I can grow a few veggies all year round, and I still haven't sorted my tea bags. I've got 3 trays now. Ooh, where are we? Some more under there. I need to get the tea bags sorted, but haven't got time to empty them out. There's Mrs. K's spider plant out of the summer house. But overall, I'm very pleased with the MarsHydro setup, and the smaller lights are 1p per hour. The big one above my head, which was the FC3000, 3000 means 3p. I think Mrs. K's cottoned on now, especially with my heater running as well. But it's a little hobby. It keeps me out of mischief, keeps me out of Mrs. K's hair. And there you can see Ian Neal's world record holder, his giant beetroot. So that's got blood, fish and bone, and hoof and horn. The bottom only, and the others I've done with some hoof and horn on the top. Just as an experiment to see if I can get them out. And those are my saved giant beetroot seeds. They need to be potted up as soon as I get a bit of time. So that one at the back there, that one's got blood, fish and bone, hoof and horn, and hang on, what was that? Let me have a little think. Did you get it before me? Chicken pellets. That's chicken manure pellets. So, and then plus on top blood, fish and bone and hoof and horn, because we want these vegetables to grow big, and let's hope we get a decent one. Looking forward to doing that. Say we've got some giant carrots growing, and some of the long chilies. Looking forward to the growing season. So yeah, down below will be all the MarsHydro links if you want to have a little look. So if they're on for 12 hours, it costs me 12p per light when they're on, which mounts up over the growing season. But like I say, if you go to the pub, how much would you spend? Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.